Morning everyone. So this morning I'm wearing green, more casual green because it's half term. And I'm wearing green because I'm going to be talking very briefly about communicating. So remember the 3 green behaviours: thinking, communicating and improving. Those are the things that if you do them in the right proportion will take your business, your people and you upwards, make you better. As opposed to the amber behaviours: monitoring and directing. Those things are the things that are going to maintain status quo, keep things where they are, manage risk. Then there's red, doing, and brown, floating. And those are the things that if you have them in your diary too much will take your business, your people and you backwards, make you worse. So I'm talking about communicating this morning because communicating is about sharing new information or ideas with people inside or outside your business. And something that happened last week, I'm obviously I say obviously, you may not know, I'm working on publishing my first book. And the name of the first book had stuck in my mind for quite a while, almost from the very, very beginning of writing it, which was probably around about this time last year. And I was working with the book cover designer, typesetter and illustrator last week, and a question came up in my mind. And I was just wondering about that question, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk to somebody who I generally tend to go to if I've got a question around this kind of stuff, and it's a lady called Rachel Savage. Now, she runs a company called Brand New Story, and she's my brand storyteller. So she helped me create the story that is Diary Detox, helped me come up with a name, helped me come up with the messaging that I use on social media, and various other aspects. Really vital document. But from time to time, it's really easy to take it for granted and forget that it's there. So I just happened to call Rachel to ask her a question about the book cover, and she wasn't there. And so in the meantime, I kind of made the decision. And then the next day she called me and she said, "Why did you call me?" And I said, "Well, I was calling you about the book cover, but I think I've got the answer now." And she said, "Okay, well, ask me anyway." And so I told her about the book cover. I told her about the name of the book and how it was laid out. And she stopped and she said, "I'm surprised that's the name of your book." And I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah, I never thought your book would be called that." And I went, "Okay, what did you think it would be called?" And she relayed back to me part of my brand story, actually quite a key part of my brand story, and something that I've been using for quite a while in my social media posts. And she said, "That's what I thought your book was always going to be called." And I sat there and thought, that's a really good point. In fact, that's a really good idea about what the book should be called. And so at that very moment, just having that simple conversation with Rachel told me that I'd actually got the name of my book completely wrong. And so in that moment, it changed. It is now called that, and a very quick call to the book cover designer saw it change on the cover itself. So only wanted to talk to you this morning just to tell you that green behaviour works, because thinking, communicating and improving work. Now, communicating is sharing new information or ideas with or meeting new people within or outside your business. Really important, because you never know what the sharing of that information or the meeting of that new person will actually do. You don't know what opportunities it will bring. You don't know what ideas it will spark in your head. That's it for now. Look out for the new book soon. Any more interest, if you have any more interest in what I'm doing, then go to diarydetox.com. And in the meantime, have a great day. Have a great week.